So this is my first ever video blog, or vlog as they are called. I've been blogging for a while. Never really thought about the whole video blogging thing because I think when you're writing you can disguise the fact that you don't really know what you're talking about, but when people can see you and hear you and see your facial expressions, it's a little harder to hide the fact that you're actually talking a whole lot of rubbish. So I thought for my first blog like this, I'll talk about something that I actually know about, specifically South African Idols, and even more specifically the finale which happened this past Tuesday. Mnet looked after us again, so thanks to Mnet for hooking us up. I got to take my wife and two of my mates, Jason and Edwin, and they gave us great seats right near the front, a couple of rows from the front, so we were able to check out the show and just watch it without interruption, which is really great. My first impressions of the show is that I was really surprised, having been to a couple of finals before, that South Africa could actually put on a production of this quality. Edwin, who really hasn't been to a live recording, has never been to Idols before, commented that he is really surprised that the production staff and the crew and everyone were that chilled. Obviously during ad breaks that you'd watch at home, the crew are on stage, they're changing things, they're setting up props, they're making things different to what they need to be for the next scene. And even during that you'd expect there to be a lot of stress, and there wasn't at all. It was really relaxed, they were chilled. Which I think is testament to the fact that Mnet has managed to put together a group of people who work well together, some great leadership, a bit of a change in leadership this year. I think it's come across in a lot of things. But I enjoyed every part of the show except for Dave's performance. Now I realize that that's not my genre of music. I don't enjoy that kind of thing. I don't really understand that kind of music. So I don't want to criticize the song itself, in case there are actually people who listen to that rubbish. I mean that music, but it just wasn't right for the show, and that's kind of what I felt. Especially I was a little scared. I didn't know what he was going to do, so I did hold on to my seat. But apart from Dave, apart from his abysmal performance, I thought everything else was really great. The dancing, the dance crews were amazing. Just really great dancing. But you know all of that because you've probably watched the show. If you haven't, it repeats this Sunday at 4:30. In the afternoon, so you can watch that and kind of see what I'm talking about. But what I guess want to talk more about is what happens behind the scenes and kind of the experience outside of what you see on TV. The one thing is the press conference after the show. This is where a whole lot of the South African press and the media people get to go in. The press conference room looks kind of like this. They put the Mnet producers, Universal's head, and then obviously Kaya and Melissa as the winner and the runner-up in front to answer your questions like you've seen press conferences on TV. What is really disappointing about this press conference for me was that all of it, literally all of it, was focused on race. It was focused on Kaya, do you think you won because you're black? Kaya, do you think you won because your black followers on Mixit? Kaya, do you think you won because you're black, because there are more black people in South Africa? Melissa, do you think you lost because you're not black? I was actually standing at the back, not on a seat with the press. I got in there a little late, but so I was standing at the back next to Randall and Gareth, and they were also just like getting really frustrated about the fact that no one was celebrating Kaya's win. Rather, they were trying to analyze it. They were trying to find out, you know, what is it about your race? Unati eventually said, and you'll see this in the clip that I'll show you just now, she said, you know, no one's asked you this question. How does it feel to have won? And I think that the temperature in the room kind of changed a bit then, and it got a bit lighter. But really impressed with Kaya's answers. At one point he just said, you know what, I believe that we're all created equal in Christ, and I'm not going to answer questions about race. I don't think that's important. I don't want to talk about that. So I was really impressed with that. The prize giving, the after party, a little bit of a disappointment from last year. Not quite as great. Again, grateful that we got to go, grateful that I got to take some friends in, but not really all that amazing. So that's kind of my thoughts on the Idols finale. Watch it on Sunday if you haven't. Here are some clips, just a bit of video footage that I took at the show.
very eclectic person, especially when it comes to my music. So I definitely want to go into house, into pop, dance, electro kind of music. As you have seen, I like Rihanna a lot, and I'm into Emily Sunday and that type of thing, and you know, David Guetta, and so I'm very interested in that, and like acoustic things. You know, I just love music, and I feel like, you know, I feel like I'm very technical when it comes to vocals as well. So I don't want to limit myself in that sense, you know. So yeah, I'm keen to just go first and do it.
I think for me, joining Idols and coming this side over to pursue my personal solo career, as we all know that Joy Celebration is choir oriented, it's a group effort. But I felt that I wanted to push my career in my personal capacity. So and coming to Idols was just about that. Joy Celebration was a platform for me to get groomed and to grow and be able to know exactly what I want to do. And I'm thrilled that this is the turnout, and I can now pursue my personal career, and that's my focus for now.
Ask you this question: how does it feel to be the Idols 8th season winner?
I'm excited, but yet I kind of, when I went off stage, I'm like, I'm still the same height, I'm still the same. I thought something drastic was going to happen, but I'm thrilled. I am so excited, and I'm just expecting the best from here. I'm just waiting to get into that studio and do what I love to do and just move from here.
I just want to say